So if you're in China, I highly suggest that you try the subway system. It's super easy to use. So right now we are at Xiamen Road, and what we need to do, whoopsie, is hit line 1 because I didn't want to go to Xiamen Road, but there is a stop I want to go to get to my favorite Chinese restaurant, and that is Lianhua intersection. And you'll notice that the subway stations are in both English and Chinese, which makes it very helpful. So we want Lianhua intersection. So we just touch it there. We just want one ticket. And we also want to pay with WeChat. So that is the QR code. So I will open up my app so I can scan it. And all I have to do is just scan the QR code like this. And then I have to log in to my account. It's only 5 yuan to get there. So I will tap in my password. It's processing it. I hit done. And my little token is down here. You use this to scan your way in to get to the train. Then when you get to the end of your route, you deposit it into a little slot. And when you want to come back, you just do the same thing. Pretty simple. It's wonderful. Don't forget to show your health code. So I just passed the security checkpoint. If you take water bottles on the train, you need to show it to the security guard so you can prove that it's water. They have a thing to scan it. So this is what I was talking about. You need to scan it and then you go right through. And this is the subway station that is fairly close to my house. The one that is not quite open yet is the one that is absolutely right close to my house, literally down the street, but it is not opened up, so I have to go to another one, but it's only a short Didi ride away. I would have walked, except that I'm on a bit of a time crunch right now. So heading down to the trains, and they have a handy guide up here. If you want to go to Xiamen, which is the very north part of the island. But what we want to do is go over here to Shanghai Road, and our stop is right here. So it's very nicely marked. The subway system is super easy to use. So I highly recommend it because you can save a lot of money that way. I know Didi is convenient, and for the most part it's fairly inexpensive, but to give you some idea of how cheap it is to take the subway, it's going to take 75 cents or 5 yuan to get to my destination. 75 cents. And it's going to take about the same amount of time that it would if we took a Didi. Now if I took a Didi, it's around dinner time right now, so it may be expensive depending on demand, but we could end up paying $7.50 to go the same distance. So that's why if you get familiar with the subway, and we're at Beijing Road, if you can get familiar with the subway, it's very helpful. I saved a bunch of money when I used the subway in Beijing. Beijing is huge, and it takes a long time to get from one part of the city to the other. But once I figured out the subway, which really wasn't hard to figure out at all, I took the subway a lot. And our train is rolling in. You'll notice that there's protective glass in between the train and the boarding platform. I'm thinking that's probably for suicide prevention. There's no way that you could jump on the tracks and get hit by the train, so that's pretty handy. It's Sunday afternoon, so it's a little bit crowded. It's around dinner time, as I said. It's a little bit crowded, but if it were rush hour on a weekday, it'd probably be even more crowded. But it's about 3 minutes at each stop. So, and you even get an idea if you look up on here. I think it'll tell you what station you're going to next, and it will also tell you how many minutes. So it will take about 24 minutes to get to the Anhua intersection. And when I get there, I'm going to go to Tacos, my absolute favorite Mexican restaurant here in Xiamen.
本次加更号列车开往镇海路方向，下一站莲花路口。
Doors will open on the left. Please mind your step.
And we are here. So we're going to go upstairs to exit the station, and that's when we'll deposit this little guy right here into the slot so we can get out of the station. You'll notice that the subway station is brightly lit and very clean. And everything is marked in Chinese and English, which makes it super easy to navigate. So we want to go near the Paragon Center. So we will take this exit over here. And it's nice that they have a map of the entire system. Line 1 is what we took because I live over here in Jimei, and this is the island where I used to live. So line 1 is probably going to be the main line that I ride. And over here they have a map of the immediate surroundings, so you can kind of get a feel of where we're going. And I believe, if I remember correctly, we are going to 41 Lianwei Road, because that is where Tacos is located. So, Paragon Center, incidentally, is a really, really nice shopping center, very ritzy, lots of designer stores there. There's actually a Yankee Candle there, which I don't consider a designer store, but it's there. I've seen it. So, this is the exit right here, little slot. Now wait a second. Please use other gates. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. So, we'll take this exit. We even have restrooms in the subway, which I don't know if that's a common thing in the United States, I'm willing to bet, though, if they do have restrooms in U.S. subways, that they're fairly disgusting.
A few minutes later.
Still a little bit light outside, although it will get dark fairly soon, and having it be cloudy all the time doesn't really help things. But what does help is that Xiamen has very friendly people. That's why I wanted to come back here. So, all right. So, we are here. So, if you are reluctant to take the subway in China, don't. It's very user-friendly. Paragon Plaza is over here, and I noticed, see the maple leaf of Tim Hortons. Yes, Tim Hortons is in Xiamen. I can't get it to focus. I'm so sorry about that. That's getting a little better. Tim Hortons, that's nice to know. So, anyhow, I'm going to have dinner, and I hope this video helped you out. See you next time.